Hello everyone, this is the Thich Nhat Hanh debate response presentation, and I'm going to be doing both of my responses in this one video. I'm going to start with Abraham Maslow and then secondly move on to Stephen Hayes and the ACT theory. So let's begin. I first want to acknowledge Abraham Maslow for his rebuttal video to, her rebuttal video to my original debate presentation. I thought you did a really great job and you made a lot of good points, so thank you for that. With regards to your own theory, personality, I appreciate your theory of the hierarchy of needs. And I also agree with your statement that humankind is here for a deeper meaning. I like that you say that humans are interested in growing. These two statements really resonate with me and the Buddhist personality theory. I like the idea of the self-actualization theory within the context of the hierarchy of needs. That when one need is fulfilled, a person seeks to fulfill the next one. And I would challenge that we can use the practice of mindful meditation within each need group, that we can remain mindful throughout the achievement of each need. That even though our needs may expand, our level of mindfulness does not change. So when we speak in terms of needs, the need to be mindful is critical at each stage of self-actualization. So I suppose this is more of an incorporation of both of our theories as opposed to a challenge to your theory. With regards to the deficiency needs and the meta-motivational needs, I again appreciate this contribution, and I would say that the deficiency needs show us where we are out of balance in our lives with regards to ourselves and our relationship to others. This to me is a soul survival need, or our soul's survival need. And then the meta-motivational needs is where we can really thrive. We can channel our creative energies, where we can live in a space where we can truly thrive and make a change in the world. The peak experience that you describe is like being high on life. It is the epitome of mindful meditation, being truly one in the moment and being truly one with life. So that concludes the Maslow. And now we'll move on to the ACT theory of Stephen Hayes. And I thought that the Stephen Hayes debate presentation was very informative. And so thank you for that information. You mentioned in your presentation about thinking about the process of thinking itself and how to feel feelings as feelings even when we don't like what those feelings are, when we don't like them. And then also how to show up in the present moment as a conscious human being and act according to our chosen values. And I want to say a big yes to all of that. And here's why. The process of thinking about thinking sounds to me like you're referring to what is called in meditation as being the observer, which simply means being or having the awareness that you are observing your humanness, knowing that it is a part of you, but that it is not all of you. And so the million-dollar question becomes, how do we feel our feelings as feelings even when we don't like them? It's a great question. We've all experienced the bad seeds that reside within us and have struggled with their presence and how to continue on and move through them. It's an excellent question. We can more easily move through these times when we remember that these feelings are a part of us and not all of us. Sometimes those bad seeds can feel overwhelming or all-encompassing. And when we remember that they're a part of us, only a part of us, as opposed to all of us, then we can ease that burden and that sorrow. When you say how to show up in the present moment as a conscious human being and act according to our chosen values, I hear you speaking about authentic integrity and remaining true to our values and our life commitments, no matter what the situation. And that is authentic integrity. By choosing to behave in ways that can bring about immediate relief to distress, demonstrates a great amount of mindfulness and self-empowerment. Depression, you said, is something one feels when we are not willing to feel something at all. I see this as the opposite of mindfulness. If we are not willing to feel, then we are in denial of our feelings. We are in denial of our seeds, and ultimately we are denying ourselves as living beings. You've mentioned when we learn how to just notice our thoughts. Again, I say a big yes to this. You said when we learn how to just notice our thoughts, we are able to contribute to others. And that strengthens our community. In my presentation, I said that without community, the individual will not go very far. So as we move out of ourselves and into a space of service for others, we strengthen that community, which strengthens ourselves, and then it's like a positive feedback loop that is a positive snowball effect. As we continue to strengthen, those around us continue to strengthen. You spoke a lot about choosing our behavior, and we must be mindful and truthful with ourselves in first recognizing that choice. That in itself is a huge level of mindfulness, and that is the first step of witnessing that there is a choice. And then the next step would be making that choice. That keeps us in integrity and in accord with our chosen values. These choices are our free will, that we get to decide what to do and how to go about our lives each day. And so therefore each day becomes a gift. These choices can either empower us and propel us forward and further up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, or they can keep us stagnant and keep us stuck. So again, this is why we say that each day is a gift. Each day, each minute, we get to choose. And each day and each minute that we are mindful, each day that we live mindfully becomes peak experience, or a peak experience of its own. And then that is our road to enlightenment. So that's it. I want to say that I really enjoyed the presentations. I enjoyed the debate, and I thought it was very provoking and thought-inspiring. And I wanted to thank everyone and wish everyone good luck.